offense, and we are a mile high at Broncos Stadium in Denver, Colorado. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the New Orleans Saints and the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. They begin on the ground with Kamara, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They run it again with Kamara, and he'll get a couple up to the 29. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. From the gun, Winston. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Now Winston on 4th down. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. And that's what you've got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it? Right there, those 4th down conversions in the middle of the field.
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And no one is asking him to do anything more or less than do exactly what we saw there.
And he'll be down close to the 1st down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 42. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Jameis to throw it. They'll get this out to Kamara. He'll get it inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Winston. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. They get this out quickly to the left side. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Winston completing a quick throw out wide. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Saints will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 25-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. Now Wilson.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On third down, Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Fourth down, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And this defense will take over right at midfield. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
The ball is out. Camaro.
It's picked up by the Broncos. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Again, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Play action. It's Wilson.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing is Wilson. This goes to the tight end, Eric Saubert. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 32-yard line. Now it's Wilson. And his pass incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer. He just dropped.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
And the Saints are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
And try to atone for it here on this drive. Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
79 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Alvin Kamara,
22 yards.
and the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Lutz with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Montrell Washington on the return from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something. Being shut out right now, they could really use some momentum. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Marcus May with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Superdome in downtown New Orleans.
Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the New Orleans Saints. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from the Superdome.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. They go play action. Winston, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got a man. Complete.
And he is going to have the Saints first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Tries it left. It's Olave.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Second down, and it's Kamara again. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Throwing, Winston.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Darnell Savage.
And the Packers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. We're scoreless after 1.
Second and 4.
On the counter, here's Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 18. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. Throwing on first down is Rodgers.
Throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon.
The 40. The 20. 10. 5. A big play there on the catch and run. 76 yards.
Well, for a tight end, he can definitely motor it. He shows off the wheels there after the catch as he's able to shake free.
Yeah, and this is what we mean when we talk about flipping the field, having your offense look at going a long way to a short way after he makes a play. His ability to do that, evident. Able to make the catch there, keep his momentum going.
And it's a Packers touchdown.
Aaron Rodgers hitting Alan Lazard. And the Packers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Crosby with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Saints.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. What's good on the extra point? And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
With the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their play.
Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans.
Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Arizona Cardinals and the New Orleans Saints. The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans.
Fields it right around the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now on 2nd and 13. Murray. And complete to Zach Ertz. So the completion good for 7 there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Throwing now is Murray. This one is incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation, it doesn't.
First half.
I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a three-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
10 yards, good for his Saints, first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long after.
And he is into the end zone, touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 33 yards. And the Saints get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taking it about the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they fail. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Murray a give. This is Connor. And some room to run now. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. And now Murray's going to set up the throw. Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, Murray. Again, he finds Moore. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They run behind center with Connor. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from evening this one up. Prater for the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. On play action, Winston. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the 1st down sack. Winston over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. To throw, Winston. And that is incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think he might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
4th down, Winston. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Cards are going to take possession of the football. Well, when I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray. That pass complete to Moore. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hopkins. Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. Murray now. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, there's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, sir.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked by Nick Vigil. And the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Murray giving to Connor on the option. On 2nd and 9, Murray. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. To throw is Murray. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 94 yards. And the Saints have moved out in front. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On play action, it's Murray. That's caught at the 25. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Kyler Murray with a touchdown throw to DeAndre Hopkins. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point good by Prater. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find
And Jameis intercepted a third time. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Cards are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Zach Ertz, the man in motion. Murray now on 1st down. Zach Ertz has it complete. Touchdown. Zach Ertz in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Cardinals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Now Prater to add the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Play fake. Winston. Out to his left. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Now Winston on 4th down. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And he is going to have the Saints first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Kamara. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. On 3rd down, Winston. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown, Saints. Adam Troutman from 10 yards out. And the Saints are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, let's look down the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this 2nd half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He's going to take another shot here. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect it. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Kamara up the middle. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now Winston. There's Chris Olave. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. Winston to throw for it on 4th. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They start with a give to counter. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a lot of running room there. Not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
On 2nd and 7, Murray hurts over the middle. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona. To throw, it's Murray. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, it's Connor. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Connor. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. And he stopped immediately there. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. On the jet sweep, here comes Moore. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Rondale Moore taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cards have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Cardinals 28, Saints 21. Matt Prater to kick off for Arizona.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. Desperation time. Winston on 4th down. It's complete. Kamara. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And some room to work. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Winston. That's going to be caught. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
Wants to try to add the PAT. And we may very well be headed to overtime. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. From the 10. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the save calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
Uses the stiff arm. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and they have regained the lead. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Superdome in downtown New Orleans.
Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New Orleans Saints. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Play action now, Winston. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Winston to give. It's Kamara. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
From just shy of midfield, Winston.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Off the play fake, Winston.
Got an open man. It's Olave. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They go play action. Winston.
I feel right to him.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
And the Eagles are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Here's Hurts to throw. That's swung out wide to Sanders.
And some space here. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 41 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Add this game to the last one, and they move the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
And now moving a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
Come on, man.
Touchdown, Eagles. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Well, they're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Rolling to his right. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't...
I'm doing another blessing the whole fucking game.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
So I can really get to the line like that.
They run it again with Kamara. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They lost 2, and it brings up 4.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. Not that on his own sideline and in his locker room. Because I think the team's going to look at my coach. Well, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come out 2nd and 12. They'll send Brown in motion right. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Real out watch.
On 2nd and 12, Hurts. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The way he's been slinging it in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Hurts. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
But that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Slant pass complete to Olave. Winston on target to Olave for the Saints first. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he managed to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
That was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving the guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Tries the left side and finds Olave. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. A give. This is Kamara. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0.
There's no real route.
3 yards remain for 2nd down. A 10th carry for Kamara. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 44 yards. And the Saints have got it back to within a score. Will Lutz on for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it. But maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try to get things settled down.
Well, still in the first half here, a long way to go. Lightning speed that time from the corner. Marshawn Lattimore getting the sack. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Hurts.
Connecting quickly with Goddard. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. It's caught on the right side of Smith. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. To throw again on second down. Hurts. That one complete down the field to Smith. Touchdown! Devontae Smith, 44 yards. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
Saints 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jameis to throw it. The pass caught by Olave. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. That's Olave bringing in another one. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. To the air again with Winston. And he hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Winston. And that is incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Saints 7.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We saw this franchise do this back in the 09 Super Bowl. The Saints will start the second half with an onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side. coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
And good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Or it could have gone for more.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Sliding out of the pocket. This is caught. It's Brown.
And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
They'll run with Sanders. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
On 2nd and goal, Hurts. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Hurts sets up to throw it.
This will be caught at about the 5. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stopped him short.
Oh, the sneak. It's Hurts.
Trying to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He did it. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Johnson's got it complete. And he's got some space here. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A big play there on the catch and run. 36 yards.
And there's an example of not taking your practice work, your drill work, and turning it into game speed. You work on that all the time. 3rd and long, You want to let them make the catch, rally to the football, tackle them short of the sticks. The pursuit there, not that great.
And not great. Back now here live in New Orleans. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. On play action, Winston.
Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Play fake, Winston.
Coverage
terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Play action now, Winston.
Come on, man.
And it's
Don't cross the
intercepted at the
phone,
goal
bro.
line. Picked up by
James.
James Bradbury.
And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The play over before it really got started thanks to Pete Warner.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Throwing is Hurts.
Got him in. It's Brown. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a 1st.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. From the 35 on 2nd down, Hurts. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Another run here with Sanders.
And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
On the sneak, it's Hurts.
That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth.
You're going to need the ball down, bro. I know it's what you're looking at.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
I really passed the ball.
It looks like he'll throw here. And Sanders has got it complete.
I'm down
He'll
this
go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
This one is ain't fucking route.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Buffalo Bills and the New Orleans Saints. The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Singletary. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They go right back to Singletary.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Throwing now is Allen. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. Winston to give. It's Kamara.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Kamara up the middle. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Winston to throw for it on 4th. Open man is Michael Thomas.
And he is going to have the Saints first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
They get 25 yards out of that one. And that leads to a New Orleans first down. Counting down toward the midway point in Q1. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. He will push his way down to about the 14.
second down, and it's Kamara again.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They go play action. Winston. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Fourth down, Winston. Olave over the middle. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Singletary to get the drive started. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On 2nd down and 4, Allen. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Tries the left side and finds Olave. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Caught on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. They need about the length of the football here on 1st and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
What's up here, bro?
Contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they come up now 2nd and goal.
Let me hit it, Jim.
Winston sneaking it, and he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints.
The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Saints post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Fields it right around the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game.
My turn,
the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. Being chased down left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Can't right beside me.
Completion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion. Really good pickup.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
You're going to go with that play action.
On play action, Allen. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 35. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
This is brought in by the tight end, Tommy Sweeney. They'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Allen's
throw going to be caught by Davis. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
I got to do one style.
Allen going to throw. And he finds his man. That's Sweeney. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Ball at the 8 here for second and a yard. Maybe a touch less. Here's Allen to throw it. Pass delivered successfully to Knox on the out route. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll leave him with a third and just a yard. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up fourth down.
Going to Diggs.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Buying time to his left.
And he'll take it into the end zone.
Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started, as they'll take over with just under a minute left to play until the break. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Slant pass complete to Olave. They only get 5 out of that quick slant, but that's good enough for a first. A give to Kamara running right. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. The pass caught by Olave. They only get 5 out of that quick slant, but that's good enough for a first. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Off the play fake, Winston. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground. They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
Final play of the half here, Winston. He's going to try and go deep again. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he's got Rome.
No way, bro. Come on, Jimmy. This is it, bro.
And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
Well, 4th and long here, late second quarter. I mean, Charles, you knew that was going to be a very tough play to convert. But now, not only do you not convert it, you give up a pick 6 the other way and give the other team all the momentum.
Well, Brandon, I don't think we ever go into a game where both teams don't tell us that they plan to be aggressive in what they're doing on offense. But there's aggressive, and then there's reckless. And how about this one? In the first half of a close game, that backfired on them in a big way. Now I think they're in a position where they have to take a lot of risks in order to try and catch up.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
A good running there by Kamara on first down as he takes this ahead for a gain of 5. Kamara gets it again on second down. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Powering forward. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara.
Down to about the 45.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run it again with Kamara. And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. A give. This is Kamara. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, Kamara. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Jameis to throw it.
Got an open man. It's Olave. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
3rd and 4 is always a tough call. Maybe a little too long to run for it, but not too long to hit him on the quick slam. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in there.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Ingram. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Winston keeps it himself. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Jameis Winston with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Saints have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd.
That's good on the extra point. And we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore.
And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 81 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Alvin Kamara
from 17 yards out.
And the Saints have scored again in this 3rd quarter. This time to move out in front.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game with offensive line. Because it's...
Lutz now to kick this one away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the 2nd half after a decent 1st half offensively. But they need their best drive of the game, right? And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
It's Chris Harris with a pick.
No, I thought it was dead.
The Saints are going to take possession of the football.